Hey guys, I did a vlog this morning and I didn't realise that there was no audio till someone told me. I'm really sorry about that. I just got a new laptop with, it's already got a webcam in the laptop and the settings were set to something else, so I'm not really too sure. I tested it just inside and it seems to be working now, but it's pretty crackly as well, so I'm really sorry about that. I can't do anything about it. Mainly the vlog was about what's been going on and that. I did mention earlier in the blog, well, the one that I did this morning, that I was going to go to the library and look up the Melbourne dictionaries, which has like the street names and who lived in them and whatever. I went through them and they're really, like, seriously, they're about that, I can't see, but about like that thick. Seriously, it was like huge. And looked on the computers that they had there and I just didn't understand it. Like, it was so confusing and ridiculous. I feel like I'm just on a dead end right now. I see all these like ghost hunters out there that can just find the history of the land so easily. It's not so much that I'm looking for the history of the house, because we were the second people to live in this house as far as I know. There was, like you've heard me say in my other videos, there was a bluestone house that was built in 1930 here. I don't know if that's when it was built. It could have been built before that, but the records go as early as 1930. It doesn't go anything beyond that, which is a bit weird, so I'm not really too sure what to say about that. I feel like whoever I try to contact about it, they're not really taking me seriously. They're just ignoring me about it. Like, I know that whoever is here is connected to the property somehow, because I keep asking them, are you connected with the land here? Did you used to live here and whatever? I'd ask many times and they would say yes, because I always ask as well, did you follow me from somewhere, and they don't answer me. So I don't really think I was followed. If I was followed, I think they would have been gone by now. And I think that they are connected with the house. I've noticed too that I'm getting from the bathroom area where I've been doing videos but I haven't uploaded any, I'm getting the same voice, same pitch voice. I'm pretty sure it's a middle-aged lady. That's what it sounds like, because they whisper when they talk, kind of like hello. Like, that's how in all the EVPs that I get from that person, they sound like that. It doesn't matter what they're saying. I do get a male voice as well. He's a lot more stronger with tone of voice, and I can actually understand him a lot better. Last night in my EVPs I got, it sounded like in the background, you know, when someone's like, what's the word? Like sanding wood or something, not with like a proper sander, like a sheet of sandpaper, whatever. They're just going like that, or it sounds like someone's cutting wood with a saw, and that went a few times. But not just that, something really bizarre that I played back and I was just like, wow. I didn't actually physically hear it with my own ears at the time that happened, but I said in my video last night, I said, if you're here with me, could you knock 3 times? And then when I played it back, I got 3 knocks. I was like, no. I played it back over and over and over. They're definitely knocks. I didn't actually hear it when I was in the bathroom. So that was really weird. I was actually expecting to hear a loud knock. That's what I was waiting for, but I didn't. And then I said, if you're there, could you knock twice? And it knocked twice. in the recording. That really scared the crap out of me, but I know that I'm just trying to make sense of it all, really, and it's getting to the point where it's doing my head in. I know a lot of people are going to turn around to me and say, just leave it, you know, chill. No, I'm not going to chill when there's like young people hanging around in my bathroom and I don't know why. Last night, after I stopped the video, my cat was in the bathroom, and he was kind of near the toilet where I focused the camera on, and he bolted. Like, he got so scared of something. I don't know what it was. I didn't see anything there at all. He was just kind of sniffing around there, and then all of a sudden he just ran, and he was staring, and then he bolted again, and I was just like, alright, I don't know what's going on. I wish I caught that on camera. And I got an EVP at the time, but I'm not sure what was actually being said, so I'd assume whatever it was scared the crap out of my cat. I don't know who I'm dealing with anymore, as in name-wise. I got 2 more recordings that are in different tones of voice. They're really, really strange. It sounded like a little girl, but I don't think it was a little girl. It's just the way that they're using the voices or something. I really don't know. It's getting really, really strange. And there's just like numerous amount of orbs in the bathroom. There's no dust in there. There's no like bugs or anything in there, of course. I don't always get the orbs in there, but when I like sit there properly, I talk to it, I ask a lot of questions, you see some really bizarre things in there. It's just crazy. I haven't really uploaded any because just from it's hard to explain. It's because I'm in the when I'm doing the recordings in the bathroom, I've got my bedroom on the left side and my kids on the right side, so the bathroom's in the middle. And because my partner plays Xbox at night when I'm doing my recordings, you've got him talking in the background and you've got me talking, and it just it gets mumbled up. I was going to try and do another garage recording, maybe see if I get anything better in here, but I feel like they've kind of moved in there now. I do notice though, after I've done my sessions in the bathroom, I get really, really tired. And I actually, when I play back my videos, I sound like I'm really out of it kind of thing. Like I'm talking on it, I know what I'm saying and everything, but I play it back and I'm just like, I sound really, really, really tired and just like I can't be bothered. But that's not the way that I actually feel when I do it. Like I feel excited to do that type of thing. So I'm not too sure, can't explain it. I guess they're just draining my energy and there's so many of them in there. Also, another thing I need to say is that last night about 3 o'clock my partner was outside having a smoke. I was asleep at the time, but I woke up at about 4 o'clock in the morning for some reason. Like I just woke up really, really sudden. And I felt like I was wide awake. And he goes to me, he goes, yeah, something happened. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I went out for a smoke 3 times, and each 3 times my kids have got this little Smurf toy from McDonald's, and you press a button on the back and it makes a little tune, and it only makes a tune if you actually press the button. Now that was on the lawn between the garage door and our bungalow door, so it was just lying in the grass. And he said each time he went out there it would make that tune, and I was like, what the hell? And this morning I went out there and I tried to shake it around, see if I could make the sound go off without me pressing the button. The only way the sound went off is if the button was pressed. So I don't know if they were outside at the time when my partner was there, or if they followed him, I'm not sure, but you know how much of a skeptic my partner is and everything, and for him to say that was a bit weird. So I can't really explain that, but I really wish that I was there to witness that. I'm sitting in the garage now. I don't really feel anything. I don't feel anything at all, really. But also too, I want to mention that in another EVP that I got, a male voice said, "I'm not dead yet." So that's like 3 altogether now that I've heard them say I'm not dead. So many of them don't know that they're actually dead. I don't want to turn around to them and say, well, I'm sorry, but do you realise that you've died? Just in case they don't want to be dead and they get violent. Because then I don't know what I'm dealing with or who I'm dealing with. And that's why I'm trying my hardest to find out the history of the land, and just to see if there was something else built here. I keep getting the feeling that maybe it was soldiers back in like World War One. I typed in something and it kept coming up with World War One in the Darebin area, and but I'm not sure if an actual war happened here years and years and years ago. But that's just what keeps coming up, and just from the EVPs like help, nurse, I need air, it kind of goes together, but then it doesn't. I don't know, I could be wrong. It could be totally something else, like there was an accident and they needed help and they wanted a nurse. I really don't know. I see all these people that have like these experiences with like seeing things moving around. They get straight answers from EVPs, they can find out their history, everything like that. But it's getting me so frustrated. I'm just stuck on like the one thing and I can't find any information at all. I've tried Googling different things. I've tried to contact my local council. They didn't respond back to me. I went to the library today, looked through those books, and I couldn't really find anything, and the guy that was working there was totally hopeless. So I don't know if there is anyone out there from Melbourne, they're a ghost hunter or they know how to get history on the land and the house. Could you please let me know, because I'm like dying to find out how I can go about doing that. I've tried to Google different ways of trying to get it, and people say, oh yeah, just go get this book. Well, I did that and I couldn't find anything or anything useful. Like I found my street name and a few names and with numbers next to them, but how was I meant to know if they had the same house number back then years and years ago? Like, what am I meant to look for? I don't even know. It'd just be really good if it was straightforward, you know, like, yes, there was this building that used to be here and this person died, blah 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 blah. Especially I want to know too is because there's children involved in the situation. The girl that I used to get crying on the camera, I have not heard from her at all. Like, I don't hear her cry, I don't get them in EVPs anymore. I'd like to though, because she sounded like a really nice girl that needed help. But now that I think about it, back in a few videos that I did, I don't remember if I posted it or not, because I just did it on my own personal level thing, but I tried to move some of them on, tried to help them cross over, in other words. And basically since that day I haven't really heard from her at all, and the lady that I used to get. So I'm guessing maybe they moved on or whatever, but these other people, I'm not too sure. One time, you know, they turn around, the lady that I said that hangs around in the bathroom, you know, I'll say, do you want to talk to me? Sometimes she'd be like, yes, and like last night and the night before she said no thanks, though. She didn't just say no, she said no thanks. So it gets really, really confusing sometimes, and I feel like I get this impression like they're doing their daily jobs back, whatever they were doing back then, and they're just like watching me or something. Like it's not a bathroom to them. They could be outside. Like I said, how I heard sounded like someone was sawing wood. They could have been standing there literally in like sawing their wood away, and I'm just standing there like who knows. But now that I'm getting like knocks and like noises besides the voices, I can tell it's getting stronger, but not strong enough for me to work out what the hell is going on. So like I said, if you can help me with anything at all, with like information about house and land and whatever, please let me know. Mind you, if you haven't realised, I am in Australia, Melbourne, not America, Melbourne, whatever. Some people get confused with that. Yeah, so that'd be really, really good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to mention. I don't know if there's any advice that you could maybe give me as well. I don't think that I'm dealing with anything bad. Like I said to you, if I was dealing with anything bad, a lot of stuff would have already happened by now. I haven't been scratched or anything recently compared to what I did the first time when I started doing it, but that was probably because they didn't trust me or anything. Because when I talk in my videos, I try to be as nice as I can, unlike for example, Ghost Adventures. They go there and they threaten them and they yell at them and whatever, and then they get hurt and whatever. Well, of course you're going to get hurt if you yell at them and whatever, and especially because I don't know who I'm dealing with, I don't want to be like that, so I want to be as nice as possible as I can. It's a Friday night, and for some reason I love doing videos on a Friday night. I feel like I'll get more out of it. I'm trying to think maybe if I should try like half a session in the bathroom and then do like half a session in the garage. Possibly I could do that. It's just because last night was really, really weird. I was sitting in my bed and I just felt like a gush of cold wind just go over me, and then I looked on my right for some reason. So I stuck the K2 on and it started flashing, and I was like, I knew you were there. I just knew it. And I said, if that was you, could you please flash again? And it did. And I said, could you please show yourself on camera for me? And then you just see this one single white orb just slowly fly across, and I was just like, okay. So just stuff like that really amazes me. I'm not as scared as what I used to be. Probably because I'm in my bungalow, but if it was in the garage, it'd probably be a different story. Yeah, so I'll try and see if I can do something a bit different tonight, and it's just when I do the bathroom one, you'll hear my boyfriend in the background talking on his Xbox and whatever, and because it's a Friday night, he'll be drinking. So it's gonna make it a bit more difficult, but I'll try my hardest and see what I can come up with, and hopefully it will be all good. So let me know your thoughts, give me a feedback, tell others about my channel, because I really want to prove to people that this stuff exists in the most possible way that I can. Unlike others, I don't just upload every video that I get. If I don't have anything, I'm not going to upload it. There's no point, and I'm not going to sit there and try to make something happen, because that's what makes people skeptics, and I'm trying to get all those skeptics to be believers. Because yeah, I have people sitting there laughing at me about my videos, saying that, oh yeah, the noise was this, it's fake, whatever, orbs are just dust, it's nothing. But if you see what I see on a daily basis, you'll know that I can see dust, obviously, if it's flying around, or bugs I can see, and it's just the way that the orbs come about. They just come out of nowhere, and they're really solid too. I can tell the difference between like the dust orbs and normal orbs. At first I didn't, I just thought any orb was paranormal, but then I looked it up and tried to work it out, kind of thing, so I know a lot more about it. I'd really like it though if I could build a team up. So I guess if you're from the Melbourne area, and you're really into the stuff that I do with working with ghosts, I have 2K 2 meters at the moment, and I just use my partner's iPhone until I can afford a proper camera and other equipment. But yeah, if I could build up a team, that would be really cool, and I'm up for that. It'd be really good to do a proper investigation at my house, maybe find out what's going on. We could do it all together. So yeah, well, that's it for now, and I'll let you know what happens. Thanks.